Hello everyone, how are you doing? Personally, I'm doing good. Thank you very much for tuning into today's lesson. Welcome, we learn together. As you can see, today we are going to learn about laws of indices, and under these we look at multiplication, that is multiplication of numbers in index form. And as you can see, I have a question with me and we have several. So thank you very much for my subscribers who have already supported what we do. I feel much appreciated. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. So let us go direct to what we are doing today. As you can see, we have number 1, simplify the following expressions, giving your answers in index form. So before I solve this question, I want to do some introduction on a general example, a general point of view. So if you have, we'll get back to this question. If you have a number or an expression such as a power 5 multiplied by a power 3, this will be equal to a times a times a times a times a, that is 1 2 3 4 5 times, because a power 5 means that we are multiplying a 5 times and then times a power, or a times a times a, that is a power 3, and this will be the same as, how many a's are here? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This will be a power 8. And therefore we can say that a power 5 times a power 3 will be equal to a 5 plus 3, which is now giving us a power 8. And with that, allow me say that when multiplying indices with the same base, we add the powers and maintain the base. So the main point here is add the powers, maintain the base, maintain the base. Why do we add powers in multiplication of indices? I want to give an example of a scenario, and it's also used in mathematics. If you want to buy 4 books, and each book is 80 shillings. What can you do to get the total amount of money used to buy the 4 books? Apart from multiplying 80 by 4, you can take 80 plus 80 plus 80 plus 80. You getting that? And therefore this means that 80, allow me to do that in a separate paper, 80 plus 80 plus 80 plus another one 4 times is the same as 80 times 4. And therefore we can say that multiplication is repeated addition. Multiplication is repeated addition. And that is why multiplication of indices, we add the powers. Getting that? Multiplication is repeated addition, and that is why in multiplication of indices we are going to add the powers and maintain the base. And in this case the base should be the same. So from there, let us go back to our question. Therefore, this implies that 4 power 3 multiplied by 4 power 2 is the same as 4 power 3 plus 2. And this will be equal to 4 power 3 plus 2, which is 5. Just imagine, as simple as that. Multiplication of indices. And from there, let us move to part B, whereby we shall move a bit faster because I've already done the introduction. This will be 7 power 2 times 7 power 1 is equal to 7 power 2 plus 1. I always encourage my students that they should never skip this step, because some of them just rush into writing the answer and they add in their minds. One of the secrets in mathematics is that you write everything, do not skip any step, because when it comes to looking for scores, that is awarding marks, we usually follow all the steps and each step earns a mark if possible. So kindly do not skip this step, just ensure that you write. It won't cost you anything. Actually, it will earn you points or scores or marks. So from there, we know that 2 plus 1 is 3. Imagine we got the answer. Very simple. 7 power 2 times 7 power 1 is equal to 7 power 3. Then another question is here. We are still expressing these, and we are simplifying the expressions, giving our answers in index form. This will be 9 power 6 plus 3, which is the same as 6 plus 3 is 9. So this is the same as 9 power 9. And then ensure that you write this power as a power, a superscript, because some learners write it such a way that 9 power 9 just looks like 99. Kindly let us be careful with these indices, because this is one of the areas in mathematics whereby you should get everything correct. Thank you. Let us move to the next. Okay, the next question is here with us. Simplify this number 2. Simplify the following expressions, leaving your answers in index form. This is no different from what you have looked at. The only difference here is that now we are dealing with unknowns, and the same way we have treated the known numbers, we're going to treat these unknowns, and therefore this means that this will be the same as y power 2 plus 3, whereby maintain the base as y 2 plus 3, which is 5. That is it. Another one with us. Neutralize try to solve that. I'm getting these questions from Mentor Mathematics, grade 9. This is covered in grade 9 in junior secondary school here in Kenya. And this I just like the book. I don't know, maybe we have other better publishers. It's not that they have paid me to advertise for their book, but I just like how it's deep into details. It's wide. It's not limiting us into content. It's not limiting us into questions. The questions are of different varieties, and they are making us here with my learners enjoy maths, and that's why we are even sharing to the other learners in the world. So I'm sure you are through. Confirm whether you got it. This will be m power 5 plus 3, which is the same as maintaining the power, the base m. The power is 5 plus 3, which is power 8. Just look at how I'm writing my powers. Yeah, they really look like powers. Superscript. Second last question for today. We have p power 4 times p power 2. This will be the same as p power 4 plus 2. And this is 4 plus 2, which is 6. Maintaining the base p power 6. P power 6. Sorry, my 6 doesn't look so good. Yeah, so that is it about that. And then lastly, we have bit complex, though it's still simple. It's only that it's multiplying 3 indices. Previously we worked with 2. So the same route is taken, which is maintaining the base, multiplying the powers. 4 times 2 times 3. And this will be equal to t power 4 times 2, which is 8, and 8 times 3. Sorry for that. This is addition. Sorry for that. We are adding the powers. Sorry for that. We are adding the powers. This is 4 plus 2, which is 6. And 6 plus 3, which is 9. I was also wondering, how can we get such a big power? But anyway, you need to be very careful when doing questions, and if you are keen enough, you can even notice a mistake even before you continue with that mistake. Yeah, mathematics about keenness, accuracy, speed, revising. Remember, mathematics is a practical learning area whereby you are supposed to keep on practicing every now and then. You should never say that I understood this in class. Oh, I can even wait for the assessment or the exam. Make sure you keep on revising and revising, no matter how simple you see the area that you are talking about. So allow me to come to the end of today's lesson. If you have any question, kindly feel free to ask in the comment section. I'm very ready to assist. So thank you very much. If you have subscribed to this channel, feel much appreciated. If you have not yet, it's not late, my dear. Just click the subscribe button, subscribe, and I will really appreciate. The channel will keep on growing, and this will encourage me to share more lessons in mathematics. If there is an area you feel that we need to cover, don't shy from commenting there below. Just tell me that, Mwalimu, let us revise this, let us do this, get me in this. I'm ready to help. Thank you very much. Till next time. Bye bye.